Hey, Coach Harlan here with I-Before-You Coaching. You know, if you're in business, you have competition, right? You have competitors, people who are vying for the same avatar, the same ideal customer that you are, and the money that they have. But if you're not sure who they are, what they are offering your customer, you may end up on the short end of the stick. In business, you have to be aware of your competitors. You have to know what your advantage is, your unique selling proposition or USP. What differentiates you from all your other competitors? I'll tell you exactly what I mean and why that USP is so important right after this, so stick with me. I spoke to a young entrepreneur a couple days ago at a networking event that I was at. And this guy had his own mobile auto detailing service. He'd actually come to you and detail your car. Great job, great business, and he was doing pretty well. But I asked him, who are your competitors? And he proudly put his shoulders back and said, I don't have any competitors. And I looked at him and said, well, you're in business. Who are your competitors? And again, he said, I don't have any competitors. Nobody does mobile auto detailing in my area. And then it dawned on me, when you talk about competitors, a lot of people think like for like, right? They think that their only competition are the people who have the exact same business that they have. So yes, there may not be any mobile auto detailers in your area, but you're still competing, right? If you have a restaurant and your restaurant is open for lunch, your competition is any other restaurant that is open for lunch. Those are your direct competitors. But you also have indirect competitors. This kid had a mobile detailing service, which is a luxury item. It's not something you have to have, right? We can wash our car at our own home in our driveway and vacuum the car out and everything like that. But a lot of people like to have their cars pampered, so they set money aside, discretionary funds, to have that mobile detailing done. Your direct competition would be a mobile detailer or another detail shop, but your indirect would be any other luxury product or service that somebody could use their discretionary funds to purchase, right? Discretionary funds being money that you can use at your discretion. So you have to think, if my products or services are luxury items that somebody could use their discretionary funds to buy something else, what might that something else be? You could be competing with manicures and pedicures. You could be competing with maybe taking the family out to dinner and a movie, right? You might, maybe that money is better used on a vacation or something like that. So you have to think, who are you competing with when you offer your products and services? What other discretionary items could these people use that money for? Those are your indirect competitors. Now that you understand who your competitors are, you need to identify your unique selling proposition or USP. This is the differentiator. What sets you apart from everybody else? Why should people take their discretionary funds and give them to you? Why should they spend their money with you on your luxury item, product, or service? You need to appeal to whatever your business, product, or service offers. For some people, it's the vanity. They have the great car. You're talking to their vanity, you're stroking their ego to make sure that they keep that money coming to you to keep their car looking good, right? If it's a restaurant, you may want to talk to them about maybe romance. Hey, bring your date to the restaurant. Maybe it's the fun you guys offer. Maybe it's the other things. You want to make sure that you're talking to whatever it is that that person can identify with, right? And that goes for anyone in business. Don't just say, hey, I'm an electrician and expect people to come to you, right? Because there's a lot of different electrical companies out there that offer the same basic products and services. What sets you apart? Now, a buddy of mine came to our networking group and gave his presentation explaining some of the things he did. Now, he could have just stood up and said, I'm an electrician, I'm certified, here's all the different things that I can do. I can pull wires, I can put in electrical outlets. That's fine, but it makes you blend in with every other electrician. What he did instead was told a story, what he's working on, what they are specializing in, which is converting regular incandescent lights over to LED lights. He put up a formula on the board to show us how to calculate how much money you could save switching from incandescent lights to LED lights. And that formula alone showed that we could save tons of money. He told us about one of his customers, a local mall, where they changed the parking lot lights all over to LED, and how much they saved thousands of dollars each month, and actually recouped their change costs in half the time that they thought it would. So right there, he set himself apart. Here's what we do. Here's how we can meet a need or a goal or a pain that you currently have, high electrical bills. We can meet that and solve that for you, right? We can solve that problem for you, and here's how to do it. So he set himself apart from everybody else by telling that story and showing us how we could save money. That's what you need to do with your business. What sets you apart? What problem, right, or issue do you solve? What product do you have that will solve that issue? If you can talk to your customers that way to show them, I understand your need, I have a product that will solve that for you, and look at what your life will be like after, you've got them hooked. So always make sure you focus on your USP, what sets you apart from everybody else, rather than just talking about the same basic products and services. Now, if you want to learn more about setting up your USP, talking to customers and everything like that, make sure you're targeting those problems that you can solve, give me a call. Schedule a time for us to chat. Go out to my website, www.timewithcoach.com, and schedule a free 20-minute discovery chat. Let's find out what's going on in your business and how I can help. Well, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor and click that like button down below and share this with all your friends. Also, hit the subscribe button and that little bell icon so you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. And that's it for me, Coach Harlan, saying so long for now.